Good morning, everyone. My name is Joe Paulding, and I'm an addict. I'd like to start off by giving you a brief history of my personal journey with addiction. I started smoking marijuana at a young age. I think I was about 12 when I first started. And that pretty much is a gateway drug. It can eventually lead to other things. For me personally, it led to alcohol, which I liked a lot, and also harder drugs, which I liked but didn't like me. It was a terrible time in my life, and I'm really glad that I was able to overcome it. The effects of addiction don't only affect the addict, they affect their family and themselves. First of all, due to my addiction, I ended up with a criminal record, which haunts me to this day. Every time I look for a job or try to do anything, I have to explain myself for what had happened 15 years ago. And it is a real detriment to a lot of things that I wanted to do, but I am overcoming them, slowly but surely. Drug addiction causes you to lose respect from your friends, your family, and pretty much anyone around you. It also can bring about depression, anxiety, which most people start using drugs to basically self-medicate themselves to fight off the effects of depression and anxiety. So it's pretty much a double-edged sword. All I know is that drug addictions destroy the lives of users and everyone who loves them. I'd like to give you a few government statistics. An estimated 22 million people in America suffer from addiction. Usually most addicts end up in jails, institutions, or most likely graveyards eventually. And about 24% of the crimes in the whole United States are drug-related in some form or another. And an estimated 50% of addicts have some form of mental disorder along with their addiction. Pretty much those mental disorders can cause someone to self-medicate, which can lead to addiction. In my case, that's kind of what happened. These problems extend out to these consumers' families, friends, and co-workers. When you're an addict, everyone in your life is affected, and it just brings everyone down around you. And it's something that we really need to take a better look at to alleviate the problem. And although these problems seem impossible for an addict to overcome, recovery is possible. If you have the determination and will to commit to treatment, sobriety can be attained. Addiction can be managed. Addiction treatment is usually readily available in most states, and even in some cases you can get it for free. So why not take advantage of that? Usually if you do decide to go to treatment, a 90 to 180 day inpatient treatment is a good start. After that, you need to develop a support system to remain clean. There are so many organizations out there that can help you do this. You can go to Narcotics Anonymous, which is prevalent across the country. Outpatient therapy, which is good. You'd be around people that have the same problem that you do, and sometimes it'll be easier for you to open up about what's going on with you. And the main thing is to surround yourself with positive people. That is such an important factor. And your family, once you gain their trust back, can also be your support system. But the families of addicts can also find support, because it does affect them as well. There's a great organization called Narcanon, which I would recommend for people that have family members that are addicts. And basically the best preventative thing is to educate themselves on the disease of addiction so they know better how to deal with it. Drug addiction is one of the hardest things to deal with, and should never be handled by yourself. And the best way not to become an addict is to simply not use. What else can be said? Thank you very much for your time and attention, and you guys have a wonderful day.